There ain't no party like a chicken wing party. You thought I was going to say Diddy. Anyways, it's grilling season. We're going to make up a bunch of wings. Matter of fact, 10 pounds of wings to be exact. 3 different flavors. Great for grilling. You can throw them in the oven as well, but I like mine crispy. Let's get busy. All right, since we're doing 3 different flavors, I'm going to take freezer bags because I'm going to marinate these. I'm going to turn the bag inside out, make it a little bit easier to drop the chicken in. Little hack for you. We're going to do a dry rub on all the chicken, but we will only cook one chicken as a dry rub. The other one, I had a friend show me this trick too, and I was a little surprised, but they used a salad dressing as a marinade. So we're going to separate the chicken into these individual bags. We're going to try and get them as close as we can to even as possible, but it doesn't have to be exact, because if you want more of one flavor, then you're going to go with that. Hand flavored chicken is the best. Make sure you wash your hands and wash your chicken. When you wash your chicken, don't really wash it with soap. I've seen some ridiculous videos, people doing that. I think it's a game that they play or a gag that they do. I don't really think they do that, but maybe you young cooks out there didn't know that. So rinse your chicken with water. Get all the slime, whatever off. If you want to pull the skin off, you can. But that's what makes the chicken crispy. So I make my own dry rub. I'll leave a link up here so you guys can go check it out if you want it. It's pretty amazing. I love it. Sweet and savory, little spicy. Okay, so I got half the bags filled with chicken. I don't want to actually put my chicken flavored fingers inside of the rub because if I don't use it all, then I want to be able to save it for later. There it is. Ooh, smells delicious. Onion, garlic. We got paprika, pepper flakes, some salt, some pepper, some garlic, some oregano, some thyme, a little bit of mustard. Amazing. Kind of shake these up a little bit. Okay. Continue filling the bags. Yeah, summertime and grilling, one of my favorite times. Love it. Doesn't matter if we're doing brisket, which I have a video I can put up here. Hamburgers, hot dogs. We're going to be, 4th of July is around the corner. We're going to be grilling chicken, the party wings, hot dogs, you know, you name it. We're doing hog balls. I'll put a link up here too for that video. Those are delicious. Big favorite, big fan favorite. All right, that's pretty close. So I've probably put 4 or 5 teaspoons in each bag. I'm gonna wash my hands real quick before I seal this bag and then shake them up. All right, now that I got the chicken juices off my hands and they're clean, get all the air out of these bags. Give them a little shake like the shake and bake back when I was a kid. My mom would throw pork chops in a bag like this. You can go buy the stuff called shake and bake. Shake it till it was all covered. Throw it in a frying pan. Easy dinner. So you see that bag? Generously coated. Looks good. Not too crazy. You don't want to over-season stuff too much. Sometimes I have a heavy hand. My wife will vouch for that. I over-season stuff sometimes. But you know what? I love flavor. And I'm sure you guys do if you're watching the Flavor Guy. All right, that one's good. And you can always add more seasoning to the bag after you shake it up a little bit, get it mixed up. You might not have enough. But to each your own. There's a million rubs out there. I need to start my own line, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo, we'll choose this one. The secret ingredient to this one is going to be the Zesty Italian dressing. Now, like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. First time I ever had it, I was like, holy cow, never even thought about using it. But it has its own flavor pattern. We're going to marinate this overnight. These other two, we're going to grill. One will leave as just a dry rub. The other one, I have a Thai sweet and spicy sauce that once these are grilled, I'll go dip them in the sauce, throw them back on the grill for another minute or two so it caramelizes and gets nice and crispy and kind of gives it that candy coating. Oh, amazing. Woo! All right, dump this one in. Make sure it coats all the chicken. All right, one whole container. Get that air out. Now, when you put these plastic bags back in your fridge, you want to put them in some sort of pan or some sort of dish. So if there's a little hole, you don't get chicken juice seeping all over the place. Into the refrigerator it goes, and then I will see you guys tomorrow when we throw this stuff on the grill. All right, so now we're going to throw on our first batch of chicken wings. We're going to put on the Italian style marinated ones that we marinated overnight. It's probably been about 12 hours, so this is going to be very flavorful. And then after that, we'll go ahead and we'll cook the other two, and then I will put the marinade on after, throw it back on the grill, and you'll see how that's all done. Nice thing about these little chicken party pieces, they cook so fast. I got the grill right around 400 degrees. It's been going for a little while now. Fourth of July in Washington. All right, so there's a third of it. There's the Italian. We're gonna get that going. About 5 minutes, we're gonna flip it. 10 minutes total, and it'll be done. Okay, because it's 4th of July and it's crazy out there, I brought the chicken in here to tell you guys how to do the rest, just because it's noisy and everybody's having fun. So, we got the chicken off the grill. This is the dry rub. We're gonna go ahead and marinate it with the garlic and the Parmesan. So I just took a regular stick of butter. I got minced garlic. I'm just gonna pour it right over the top. And then just regular old, you can use Parmesan cheese if you want, or you can use the dry powder. I'm gonna use the dry powder just because it's quick and easy. And all we're going to do is put a light coat right on the top. And then we're just going to shake it around. And if you're comfortable, flip it. And that's it. Now you got yourself a garlic Parmesan chicken. I have all three, so I'm going to try all of them and we'll see which one I like the best. All right, garlic palm. Oh, actually, the garlic palm's hot. Let's let that cool a little bit. So we got the Italian. Italian's sweet. That dressing's good. Now we just got the regular dry rub. So far, I like the dry rub because without that extra seasoning and that marinade, it's crispier. So it's almost like fried chicken. Now we're gonna go with the garlic Parmesan. Garlic palm is right on. Again, because you got the butter, it kind of softens everything up. It's still delicious, all three, it don't matter. I know all three is gonna be a hit tonight. So give these a shot, super easy, super quick. These are just recipes that can happen 4th of July, or tailgate party. You guys got anything you can think of. All right, thanks again. Go get some. Have an amazing day.